tell me that you understand it. Don't tell me that I'm too demanding. I need you to show me you're taking this too slowly. Don't tell me that you're what I need, no. I believe that when I see so. Time for you to show me. Hush your lips, stop your
What's up, you guys? I just figured I'd give you guys a random spare of the moment update on the homestead. So first, I have to give you guys an update of the chickens. Last time I was showing you guys the baby chicks, and they are so big now. Look at the little chickies. I have 5 Isa Browns, which are hens. As you can see, they have been beating each other up. And the dark one over there, I don't know if y'all can see him, the darkest one, that's the rooster. His name is Lieutenant McFluff. I used to be scared of these chickens. I'm still kind of partially scared of them, but they have been growing so fast, and they should be laying eggs. The hens should be laying eggs around September, October, but it looks like they're ready. They look like they can lay some eggs right now. That's the chicken coop, what I've done so far. That temperature gauge and is not too accurate, but it was raining today. So, and it's been raining over the past few days. So that's why it's a little bit wet spots in there. But as you guys can see, I got this thing set up like Fort Knox. And don't mind my junk pile over there. We're doing siding on our, taking the siding off our house, getting steel. Yes, we're still working on the house. But now we finally made it to the outside. I should give you guys a sneak peek of what. No, I'm not ready yet. But anyways, we got a junk pile over there because I was ripping up pallets, building all kinds of stuff. And that's the chickens, their little ladder. Now, let me take you guys over here to the garden. Because that's the last time I posted an update of the garden. We were tilling the garden. Now, if you guys can see, your girl has turned into a straight up farmer. And y'all gonna have to excuse me because my grass is a little bit high, and it's snake season. I believe the snakes are breeding right now. So I got on my high boots and I'm ready just in case. So if y'all see me take off running, it's because it's a snake. These are over here. Let's start over here. So I have cabbage, one row of cabbage, and I use these little picket signs to label everything. This whole row is cabbage. Cabbage grew a little bit slower than everything else, but that's it right there. Then when you move over here, I know I got grass growing up between my vegetables, and it's gonna choke them, but it's been raining so much, I haven't had enough time to get out here and hoe this garden. And I also planted my stuff a little bit too close together where it's hard to get in between the stuff. But as you guys can see, it's not stopping this stuff from growing. But this row right here is watermelons. We got Jubilee watermelons. That's how they look right now so far. They haven't, nothing sprouting out yet. And then all the way down there to the back, we got some cantaloupes, which I heard those things grow wild. This is my first year gardening, so I'm learning as I go what to do, what not to do. And I kind of was overly excited. So instead of doing all the necessary research, I just jumped right in through it and start throwing seeds everywhere. I got 4 rows of collards right here, and it is crazy because some of this stuff looks like it's ready to start picking this right now. What am I gonna do with all these collards? Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be growing collards all year long until the holidays. Well, the next batch will be closer to the holiday season, but we're getting ready to harvest these collards pretty soon. Look at how big and fluffy these freaking collards are, and it's so many of them. Now, going right here to this row, we have spinach. It's going all the way down, And then at the bottom of there, I think I got some, I don't know why I keep calling that cilantro. It's not cilantro, it's Swiss chard, which they use that for sandwich meat or whatever, or sandwich lettuce, like a lettuce, but it's Swiss chard. That spinach is growing. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, look at all that grass. I'm starting to put these things, the landscape fabric, down so that I can control the weeds. But my garden is so long, and like each one of these strips is like $15. So I am doing it a little bit at a time because I underestimated myself, overestimated the price of, or underestimated the price of these things in terms of how many I needed. So, and I haven't been able to go back to the store to get more, so I have to go get some more. And right over here we got some kale, y'all. We got some kale. I am a big juicer. Well, no, let me stop lying. I used to be a big juicer, but over the past few years I have not juiced or been a heavy juicer in a long time. But kale is one of the things that I juice a lot. I should have had some baby spinach or whatever, because I juice spinach, kale, beets, all that good stuff. So you got to get your greens in. I'm about to start back juicing. I got 2 big juicers that I'm getting them ready because we're about to start harvesting some stuff, and we're about to start making some really healthy juices for me and my daughter. Now that's the kale, and then down there, farther down there, is more collards. Somewhere in this garden, I don't know where it is, but I planted some Brussels sprouts, and I have no idea where I planted the Brussels sprouts or how they look. And my mom said they grow up pretty slow, but when they do sprout out, you're gonna see them, and they're gonna sprout really big. This aisle right here that looks like a bunch of grass is carrots. I don't know if you can see that. I have to hurry up and mark it and label it because I already had a wild carrot problem where over there in that corner over there, nothing but wild carrots, and I don't want to eat that. Then right here, this aisle, you can't really see it because of the grass. We got some more watermelons, we got sugar babies, jubilees, and crimson sweet. The jubilees are the biggest ones, and then you got the sugar babies and crimson sweet. Some of these watermelons are pre-planted, the ones that I pre-planted in the cups. And then down here on this aisle, you can't see it, but I know what's what. We have okra. I have been taking a hoe and doing this a little bit, but not as dramatic, but we do have okra. And I believe this is a whole nother row of okra. I don't know why I planted 2 rows of okra, but hey, we like okra in the South. Over here, I have these arches. Y'all are gonna see this is gonna be very beautiful. I made these arches out of a cattle panel, and the reason why I did that, I'll show you, is because I have squash. Look at my squash, y'all. It has really jumped up. Also, by the way, I would like to say shout out to Tiara Zabulon on Facebook. I've been watching her. She's been gardening as well. She's a truck driver, and she's a little bit ahead of me because she's in Florida, and her garden is so beautiful. She's been motivating me to keep going. But look how high my squash is. Now I'm gonna walk down here. This aisle right here. Oh, squash, by the way, it runs. When it grows, it runs, and my mom's like, that squash is gonna run and take all over your other crops. So that's why I did some research, and I researched these cattle panels, and they said the squash, I saw it already. It's literally climbing the cattle panel, and it's gonna be an arch, and it's gonna be so beautiful to where you're gonna be able to pick the squash from up here. And also on this side, which I have to reinforce this to make it really strong, because on this side I have cucumbers that's gonna grow on the inside, so I'll be able to walk through this little thing archway and pick squash and cucumber. I can't wait to give you guys an update on that. And then very low, because I'm trying to use my space up right here, I threw this out the other day, It's turnip greens. I was late planting them, but those turnip greens, they sprouted up so fast. I threw these out a few days ago, and that rainwater is really doing this stuff. Now over here, let me show y'all, that's my corn. I know some of y'all gonna be like, girl, you planted that corn a little bit too close together. But guess what? It's too late now. I'm leaving it, and I can't even walk through here no more because my squash and corn is like taking over and fighting for a archway, a pathway. But I wanted to show you guys, before I show you the rest of the stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I created, which is my little sitting area. And as you guys can see, today was a great day because my little archway tree right here, it bloomed. Today is the day that it bloomed. And I don't know if you can see, but it has these little white flowers, and it dropped. It just bloomed and fell everywhere, and I have white flowers all over my garden. It just kissed the whole property, and it made this little walkway just so beautiful. And I also did this little design area. I know we need to do a little bit of grass cutting, but trust me, this rain has been jumping. I created all of that. I'm not finished with that. Those little patio areas, I created that out of pallets, and I have to make cushions for it. I'm not gonna go over there because it's just, I'm trying to watch where I'm walking, because it's a little out here. I saw a huge spider the last time I was out here, and it looked like a freaking mini I think it was a wolf spider, a California wolf spider. It was huge, and it kind of made me run. So this is my squash. It's literally up to my leg. This squash is so beautiful, and it has flowers, y'all. It has the little yellow flowers. I believe that's the start of the squash forming. Oh, I can see, look at it. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And my turnips. Now right here, you got zucchini. It's I love fried zucchini, so I can't wait to see this sprout up. And as you guys can see, I'm kind of late. I gotta install the rest of that kettle panel, bringing it all the way down until we get to the beets right here. So it's gonna be, the archway is gonna stop right here, and we have cucumbers and zucchini. And then right here, next week, these are the beets. The beets harvest at 60 days. So next week, I am so tempting to pull one of these out for you guys. But Jason said, do not touch the beets. Don't be so excited. Wait one more week and pull the beets out. So I'm just gonna wait and, you know, do that. But all the way down here, you'll have turnips, and I had cucumbers down there. I don't know why I planted so many cucumbers, but here we go. Last row, we have tomatoes. We have tomato plants. My tomatoes are coming up. Those are tomato plants right there, all the way down. And then I'm transitioning. You have bush beans. Look at my beans, y'all. This is so freaking awesome. You got bush beans growing down. Y'all, I've been fighting with these vines. They start wrapping around each other. I'm trying to control them and separate them, but it's been raining, so I can't get out here that often. And then down here, as we go to the end, we have black-eyed peas. Y'all know your girl got to get some black-eyed peas. I love me some black-eyed peas and cornbread, and so we got a lot of that. And going over there in the patio area, I am working on that, so we getting it together. We have 2 tomato plants up over there. I gotta spray those brown things. That's where the spider was. And I'm just trying to beautify this area. As you can see, the little arch tree, loving it. It's bloomed, y'all. I came out here and I was like, this is so beautiful. And so I built these little walls, and what I'll do is I'll put landscape fabric on the back of those, and I'm gonna have different, I'm gonna call it my herb wall, because I'm gonna have different herbs growing out of that palette on the walls where, and I'm gonna put a grill, a little grill area. Them birds need to shut up. A little grill. And let me tell y'all what I did, and my neighbors don't know this yet. but I've been getting a lot of attention doing all this random stuff out here. So that hole from that building right there all the way down to that end, your girl went out there with the tiller and dropped so many sunflower seeds all the way down against that fence line. And in the future, we'll be able to see a whole sunflower wall over there, and the bees and the birds can just go over there and have a ball. But that's it, you guys. You got some of these flowers were already here on the property. Like, I don't know, those are not elephant ears, but I forgot what they're called. Those were already here. I see we got some orange flowers, all kind of stuff that's growing up. We planted a peach tree over there. Y'all probably can't see it, but it'll take for a minute for it to be up. It has a little tag on there. But I'm getting ready to roll, go back in the house. I just wanted to give you guys an update, show you the beautiful garden. I won't be showing you guys the his house yet, because I want you guys to see it when we almost got the outside together. So I just want it to be a wow moment, showing you guys the before and after. So